This is Mark Hess. I'm excited for this part because this is where I get to demo WP Response Pro for all of you and show you how easy it is to use. When Michael Thomas was programming this plugin for us, he really wanted to make sure that this was simple so that anyone can use it. This is based on the technology that we use in our business. But instead of having it on some complicated script where you would have to install it yourself and go through a whole bunch of stuff in order to get to for it to work, Michael Thomas put it all in a easy, super easy to use WordPress plugin that I'm going to show you right now. When you upload and install WP Response Pro, it uploads and installs just like any other WordPress plugin. So all you have to do is activate it and boom, it's ready to go on your site. You fill in the settings like the name you want to use and all that kind of good stuff right here in the settings tab. This right here is the main dashboard. It'll give you an overview of what's going on with in your business when it comes to email marketing, such as different subscribers, unsubscribes, bounce, broadcasts, autoresponders, all of that good stuff. And all of this is in graphs. So you can see how many subscribed, how many unsubscribed, that sort of thing, all in here. So to get started, you will want to create a list. So if you click on lists and then you click on add new, and then you name your list. So I'll just put this is my list number 1. And right here in the disclaimer box, our plugin is CAN spam compliant. Okay, it's compliant with spam laws. So that means that we automatically generate you a unsubscribe link that is automatically placed on the bottom of each email that you send. Now, on top of that unsubscribe link, you can put whatever kind of disclaimer as you want. So I could just put this email is not spam. And then from there, all I would have to do is go down here and click save. And list is created. Okay, now from this point, you can import all of your subscribers in here if you want to. So if you have an existing list, you want to take the list out of wherever you have it, or you can download it if you're using a platform or anything that you want, and you can import your subscribers. It doesn't matter. They don't need to be double opt-in. You're not going to go through a bunch of compliance departments and all that. It works right out of the box. You can import your subscribers, no problem. You can also download your list if you would need to download it for some reason. You can download it, and you can also go in and edit that list name if you need to change it. So I'm just going to go ahead and create another list as well. So this is my list number 2. And I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so from there, I'm going to come down here and click on save. So now we have 2 lists created. You can import subscribers in both lists if you want. Now, to get started with this, okay, if you want to start collecting and building your list from scratch and you want to get started right away, all you need to do is come up here to sign up form. So you can import lists, but then you can also put a opt-in form on like new things and start collecting new leads and putting them on different lists. So all you would do is come up here to the site to the sign up form. Okay, now this is where you can design your sign up form. So all you would do is select a list that you want to create a form for, and then it'll give you all these different options. You could design this however you want. So this is a form preview. Okay, so right here, all you would then do is copy and paste this code down here into the sidebar on the squeeze page or wherever else that you want it. This is very important. What I'm going to say is it's important for you to understand, okay, this next part, that our plugin works with absolutely any page builder out there that accepts HTML code, and it will not change how the forms look on your site. So you can use it with Optimize Pro, Thrive Themes, if you have a pop-up builder, and all of these things create really cool forms on your website. The look and feel of that form will not change. All you need to do in order to do this is copy and paste the same code. You don't even have to worry about any of this stuff because no one's going to see this actual form. Okay, and then in this case, I'm going to go to OptimizePress since I use OptimizePress a lot. And then I'm just going to enter in my form code like I normally would. This is the same if it were coming out of GetResponse, Aweber. I mean, these things all work the same. So I would just enter my code right here, and then I'm just going to go through the regular process. And now I am going to go to my site right here, and I'm going to enter my name. And let's enter an email address. Okay, so that worked exactly the same way as it normally would. And also, when you are creating your theme, you can put a thank you page URL that will lead to a page after somebody submits their information. But now, if I go to subscribers, now you will see that my name is right here and that I was subscribed, and I was subscribed to that list. Now, if we looked in lists, you would see that one subscriber is showing up. So that's how easy it is to start building your list, like right off the bat. This is so crazy how easy this is to use. Now we have autoresponders already built in. Now, an autoresponder means that you are just going to send someone a series of emails. So, for instance, if you want a person to receive an email the minute they opt in, like say a welcome email, you could send that, and then say a day later, you want to send them something pitching one of your products or somebody else's products. So here's how you would set that up. You would go to autoresponders, then you would click on add new, then you would select the list that you want to have this autoresponder associated to. I'm just going to grab some emails here real quick that I already have that actually came out of our business. And I'm going to just do a subject line, which will be the exact same mistakes. And then I can come in here and I can just paste in my email if I want to paste in my email. Okay, now if you want to create a email from scratch, that is super easy right here. We have our built-in editor. Okay, so you could just put whatever text that you want in there. Just like creating a WordPress post, and just like using a word processor or any other what you see is what you get editor, but this one is awesome. So you can control, of course, the font family, size, you can underline, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, make bold. This is actually better than WordPress's built-in editor. Change the text color, okay? Anything that you want to do to control the text. Now let's talk about two other things that are important when you're creating emails that you want to do. We have the ability to insert countdown timers. And this is something that I haven't seen any other major autoresponder have the ability to do. So you would just come down here, so you would type the email like you normally would, and then this box here, it says insert edit countdown timer. So all we can do is come down here and you could choose a specific day or time. So let's just choose the countdown timer is going to end in 1 day after our email is going out. So say that this is a special promotion, so we can have this email go out there. And then to insert links and stuff, then all you would do is just insert a link as you normally would with any other WordPress editor right here. And then you can just enter the link like you normally would, and then we'll go there. So that can be an affiliate link or anything else. Another thing that we made it really easy to do, and it sounds stupid, but this is actually one of my favorite parts of this plugin because I have used major autoresponders before, and it has been a huge hassle when it comes to like uploading images because you had to upload to their library and then you had to put it on your site, put in your email. It was such a mess. Ours makes it easy. So we have a built-in media tab right here. Now all you would have to do is just go ahead and drag and drop an image in here, or you can go to upload files and all you would have to do is upload a file and then it appears right here. So I'm just going to use this image, click insert into post, and then right here it is. You can even resize it from here. So you can put images absolutely anywhere that you want in here. So let's say we want to send this email out 1 minute after this person has subscribed. So it's going out to these subscribers. And then all I would need to do is click on save. And that email right there is going to go out to subscribers 1 minute after they subscribed. Now, let's say that we want to enter an email to go out the very next day after they subscribed the day before. So all I would do is go through the same exact process. So I would go here and then I would just enter my email like I normally would. And on this one, I want it to go out 1 day after that they subscribe. So all I would do is have 1 day. So you can even do this hours or minutes. I mean, you have full control over here. We want that to go to the same list. And right here, skip people who opened. This is really, really powerful. Okay. What you could do with this is if a person didn't open our first email, you can actually send them a second email, whatever time you want after the first one was sent. So say someone that didn't open your email from yesterday and you want to do like a secondary email, then all you would do is create the secondary email and skip the people that did not open it. So if they open your first one, but you want to pitch the people that didn't open your first one, then you can send them a second email like a day later or something like that. So it gives you an opportunity to make more money because you could follow up with people more effectively and people are not just getting hammered randomly if you don't want. Now, of course, you don't have to have that, but it's there if you guys want to do it. So that's how easy it is to set up an autoresponder. You can create as many emails as you want in the series. There's absolutely no limit. And as you can see, it's super easy to use. Say that we have a email that we want to send out as a one-time thing that's not part of like an autoresponder or something like that. You would just click on broadcast, click on add new, and let's get another email out here. Let's say we want to have like a limited time thing. Okay. All I would do is put this in the subject line, and then I can copy my email from a notepad, typing it out, and all that is easy with this editor, but I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, and then of course, if I'm copying over, I can just change all the spacing and that kind of thing so that it reads a lot better. Okay, so this is how easy it is to send a broadcast. So all we would do is come over here, select the list of where we want all of this to go. So you can send this to additional lists, or you can exclude people that are also on other lists if you want. And then you could skip people who opened an email. Okay, so you have that option as well, and then you can choose what email to skip. This is useful when you're doing broadcasts and you want to skip people who open your previous broadcast. Then here, I'm just going to go ahead and move my head up to here. But if you want it to go out the minute that this has been created, all you would click is send now and you're good to go. Now, let's say I wanted to send this on the 25th at 9 a.m. So all I would do is come in here, adjust the time, and now this will go out on the 25th at 9 a.m. And you can see send 2 days later, 54 minutes, 5 seconds. So it even narrows it down to seconds. And then I would just click on send in 2 days and whenever. So this allows you to do a lot of things ahead of time. From the broadcast screen then, it says the status, this is going to send. It tells you what date it's going to send. And then the sent number of people, opens, clicks, it tracks all of that for you. If you want to send another message, you can queue to unopened. So this will send the same message to anyone who hasn't unopened your previous email. And that makes it really easy. Most major autoresponders, it's such a pain to send to people that didn't open your previous email, basically sending like a resend, that it's pretty crazy. With our system, it makes it super, super easy. So that's how easy it is to get started with lists, setting up autoresponders. You can manage subscribers, you can send broadcast messages and all that. Now I'll take you through 2 other different things. Now the first thing is a pixel builder. This is something that's totally unique to our software. I haven't seen this before. So what you can do is insert a pixel code. Now this can be in the form of an image URL, HTML tag, or even a forum tag for that matter. And when one of your subscribers visits one of these pages that has these codes, they can be automatically moved to different lists. This is really, really powerful. So you could take a subscriber that is on a current list and you can remove the subscriber from the list or finish the autoresponder series if you're sending people the same offer, or you can add them to a different list. So if I have a person that's coming from list 1 and I want to add them to list 2 without them even knowing about it, all I would have to do is copy this code. They don't need to fill in their email address or do anything different. They will not see this. It's all behind the scenes. So you can have someone that goes to your site, is reading a post, for instance, about SEO. They can be automatically emailed an email that says, hey, you were just on my site about SEO. Why don't you check out this product? I mean, how crazy is that? It's awesome. It can make you a ton more money. And you could use this, especially if you're selling your own products. This is really, really, really useful. The next part I'm going to talk about is integrations. Okay, so we have an IPN URL already built in to WP Response Pro. Now you can paste this IPN URL into absolutely any type of platform and it will do what you want them to do. So a lot of times like GetResponse will have like an IPN URL or Aweber or some of these major ones that will automatically add people to lists. So when this is present right here, you can add people to any list you want, or you can remove them from your list if you want, or you can just finish the autoresponder series. One of the ways that we use this, and this will integrate with anything that accepts an IPN URL, would be to, let's say that we have an affiliate promotion and we want to create a new list for everyone who purchased. So let's just create a new list. We'll call it affiliate promotion. Okay, so from there, I'm just going to click on save. And then I would create an email in my autoresponder, just like I showed you to do, where an email is going out. And this one is going to say we're using for an affiliate promotion. So let's say that we want to get the download email out to them. So what's going to happen is we're going to add a new autoresponder and just put your download links are ready. And then I can go through and just paste an email in here. So when somebody purchases through our affiliate link, I'm going to put affiliate promotion in here and I'm going to send it, let's do 1 minute after they purchase, and then I'm just going to click on save. Now, if we want to use the URL, this is how it would work. We want to add a subscriber to a list, which is affiliate promotion, and then we are just going to go ahead and grab this IPN URL. What we do when we promote products on an affiliate platform called JVZoo, and they have the ability where you can put a IPN into the product after you are approved. So I'm just going to put that link in here and click save. Now, anytime that this person purchases a product through our affiliate link, they are going to get sent an email from the autoresponder, the thank you email. Here are your bonus downloads. And they are also going to be added to my list. So we are building a list based on our promotions by selling other people's products. So we don't even have to have our own product, that kind of thing. You're building a list using other people's products. Now you could do this. A lot of affiliate networks have this IPN URL, so you can use this anywhere. I'm telling you, you guys are going to absolutely love using this plugin. We have full instructions on how to use it in the members area. So after you buy the plugin, we go through full training to have you get all set up and get going. You can literally get started within minutes using our plugin. You save a ton of time and money using it. Right now, just scroll down the page and click on Buy Now. Click the Buy Now button on this page. You get instant access to our WP Response Pro WordPress plugin that you can use on an unlimited number of your websites.